This is Mr. Landtrap bringing you the finest underwater Retribution cast this side of East Yorkshire, and today we are on a 2 vs 2 on the map Desert Showdown. In the top left corner we have I'm going to call him Asmon from now on, playing as the Force Commander with the very sexy Imperial Fist skin. For those of you who don't know, in the real world I have a Imperial Fist army, which is always good fun. And to complete red team we have uVaV Baka playing as a mech commander, mech boy even. On the blue team we have Daniel playing as a Force Commander, and to round off blue team we have a Chaos Lord being played by Umpampa89. I'm just going to call because people should really get easier names for me to pronounce. So anyway, back into this. Chaos Force Commander? A Force Commander is going to have to run away due to being probably melted down a little bit by the Space Marine, the Tactical Space Marine Kraken Bolter. Force Commander just going to chill out in the background because why not? Going to probably no. I thought he was going to go this way, but maybe he's going to try and flank around, I guess. These scouts been pushed back, one model being bled. This Chaos Lord being forced back probably by a load of shooter fire. The power farm up there is going to get 3 generators, while these Chaos Space Marines are probably going to run away into this building to try and avoid all this fire, and they do. Am I psychic? Yes, I am. Tactical Marines going to try that trick again with the Kraken Bolts, but sadly probably they do not have any. They're probably still on the cooldown, so the Force Commander is going to force them back. However, now we have got 2 squads in here being surrounded. If they go out they will get killed, thankfully. Shooter boys with their big shooters still have not got enough firepower to take on someone in the buildings. The Space Marines now moving out with the support of Chaos Heretics and their Force Commander. This Force Commander trying to capture this VP but not being any successful. The Space Marines now got a Flamer but being pushed back by the Force Commander, by the Blue Force Commander even. And now everything's calm again. The shooter boys giving up and going this way, going to stop this Chaos Lord from capturing this VP. Managed to decapture there, and the Slugger boys being destroyed by the Chaos Heretics and the Chaos Space Marines. Have we got any quick upgrades? No, we do not. The mech boy is going to take this VP. So far it's 1 for 1. Red team with 5, blue team with 500. Chaos Heretics going to run away, being flanked by these 2 shooter boys. Do a lot of damage against light infantry, especially when they both have big shooters. They also have knob leaders as well. Tactical Marines moving in with Chaos Space Marines. These Force Commander with a Iron Halo and the Space Marines with a Flamer, just absolutely annihilating this power farm. A Flamer does extreme amounts of damage against buildings. We've got an Assault Squad moving in, going to be capturing this Force Commander out of position, not being supported by his units. Going to put the Iron Halo in, going to try and escape, but not. Will he escape? 115 health. He will most probably escape. There we go. Scout Squad being suppressed by the Havocs in this building. Havocs now, are they leaving the building? No, they're not leaving the building. However, this Flamer Squad is going to do a massive amount of damage to these guys. Going to be forced into melee by this Assault Squad. These Havocs have lost 1 model. All leaders are currently level 1. This Force Commander nearly level 2. So far blue team have got the middle point dominated. However, the Orc player has got quite a lot of Daka coming up, going to be harassing this power farm. Heretics going to be moving in, going to try and probably get close to this. However, Havocs were just in range, probably being given sight by the Havocs. These guys are going to move behind this little wall here, not being able to be fired on by the Space Marines. Chaos Space Marines even. Mech Boy going to be teleporting in. No upgrade for the Mech Boy yet. Probably is going to either get a big shooter or a looted gun. You know what I mean? The one that suppresses. These Orks now going to run away. The Slugger Boy's been taken out. Mech Boy being forced into melee, and these Chaos Heretics are retreating. The Chaos Lord goes down. Chaos Space Marine's going to be forcing melee. They are still quite good in melee, being suppressed by the Shooter Boys. Shooter Boys are going to retreat while being under fire by the other squad of Shooter Boys. These Chaos Havocs now being reinforced, now going to move in. These Shooter Boys are probably want to go in to run away. These Tactical Marines and Scouts moving up this side. Going to be taking on this VP and this Power Nerd. Going to be pushed off by one Scout squad with shotguns. Being supported by some Havocs in this building still. These Tactical Marines might want to go in and finish off the job. They have only got 2 models left. Being suppressed by the by the Scout squad with their shotguns. This Chaos Space Marine squad now getting level 2. However, they are going to be almost taken out. No, they will survive this onslaught. Space Marines losing 1 model there. Blue team now going for tier 2. Red team really on the back foot, however, using their war ability to push these guys back. They're going to want to have to cap some of this stuff. Maybe just this middle stuff, just so they can have a better economic advantage. So far at the moment, fairly even. Blue team has got the better energy advantage. Blue team managed trying to uncap that VP, but not being very successful. Assault squad versus assault squad. The assault squad will win. Assault squad for the Imperial Fist being pushed back. Very uncharacteristic. An Imperial Fist should never retreat. Should never ever retreat. Now the assault squad is going to be jumping in and engaging the shooter squads after they were suppressing. Thought they were going to go into the building there, however they are not. They have managed to push all the blue blue team back, and they are going to be pushed back by this Havoc squad and this Blood Crusher. Blood Crusher obviously being very good in melee, and obviously these Orks have no counter to the Blood Crusher or this amount of firepower. Chaos and Havocs are going to be forcing melee, trying to take on whatever they can. Chaos Lord is going to be capturing these guys in retreat with his the Galaxy Burn ability that he has got from his Armour of Inferno. Daniel's Force Commander has no upgrade so far. The red team Asmon has got a Iron Halo, and the Mech Boy has got a Beamy Death Gun in response to the Blood Crusher. Maybe some tank busters would be a good idea. Assault squad going to be cutting off the retreat for the Scout squad with their Sergeant. Again with their shotguns. VP being captured by the blue team. Mech Boy being forced into melee by this Chaos Space Marine squad, teleporting away. Where is this Blood Crusher? The Blood Crusher is... Oh no, I thought the Blood Crusher died. No, he's still here. And the Chaos Space Marines, fairly risky upgrade in the middle of the battlefield, been upgraded with the Mark of Khorne, making them light melee infantry. I like to call them the Khorne Berserkers because that's essentially what they are. The Blood Crusher might want to use at least one of his abilities. He is not going to. He could either use his raw ability to make all these guys run away, or the charge ability, but the Chaos Blood Crusher has now been destroyed, and the the Khorne Berserkers are going to be destroyed. Some serious mistake going on by I'm going to call him Umpa. I know that I've already given him a name, but I'm giving him different names all the time. Because one name isn't enough, I like to mix and match. These Chaos Havocs are going to probably want to run away from this Force Commander with his Power Fist. His Iron Halo only defending him so much, trying to be supported by his scouts and his assault squad. Of course, if he ran away straight away, he might have been caught in a retreat in melee and died, which is probably what's going to happen here. Now he's surviving again. We have a Librarian for the Imperial Fist Space Marines, going to have a Term of Time upgrade. Very good against large amounts of infantry. Can be upgraded to support his own troops as well. As you can see there, quite a lot of damage being done. That is far too much fire to want to engage just now. We have got some very good stick bombs taking out that entire Havoc squad. The Chaos Lord not doing very good keeping his units alive. We have now got 2 shoot boys and 2 stick bombs for the Orc player. We have now got some very pretty speed buffs coming from the Librarian to this tactical squad. Once again here as quickly as possible to bash as much power as possible. The red team have really fought back. Now they just need to capture some VPs. However, these Noise Marines have managed to sneak round the side, capturing this victory point. They're going to be bashing this power as well. Noise Marines do not have to set up their weapons, doing a lot of damage. As you can see how quickly this building goes down in health. By the time any of these guys will be able to react, that entire power farm will be destroyed. These shooter boys keeping a distance away from this Chaos Lord. This Chaos Lord will retreat, but since there is no melee squads, this Chaos Lord in retreat will not have to worry so much about dying. The red power farm has also been bashed down here as well. Again, the red, although mind you, the red team has got a significant power advantage compared to the blue team. The stick bombers are going to stop this tactical marine squad from taking this power node, almost being destroyed with 57 health left. A Razorback now coming in for the blue team, going to be supporting all his units, being able to also reinforce his ally as well as his own. More stick bombs moving in. Good call, assault squad jumping out. Very good reaction time. Mech Marine, Mech Boy teleporting in the side. Daniel doesn't notice. It'd be very bad for him to lose this already. Some stick bombs, and there we go, and the Razorback has been destroyed. We have a Chaos Dreadnought now coming in for Umpa. So while the blue team are getting what I think would be good response units for all these for this build that they're up against, they're just not doing very good in terms of micro and just general play. They are kind of being outplayed by the red team despite their advantage early on in the game. This Force Commander has now got artificial armor, whereas Daniel's Force Commander has also got artificial an armor of that word. I can't read. Reading is hard, by the way. But he has also got a Thunder Hammer. So that's probably to counter all the infantry that they are facing, since they have not come into contact with any vehicles whatsoever. Tactical Marines still got their flamers. Maybe I'd like to see them get some plasma guns just to counter the opposing heavy infantry. Chaos Dreadnought with no upgrade so far, just coming in probably to counter not only the light infantry of the Orks but also the heavy infantry of the Space Marines. The Ork is now going for a Nob squad. Very difficult to beat. He does not want to engage in close combat with this Force Commander with his what's it called? Power Fist. And of course the Chaos Dreadnought being taken out. Noise Marines with the Blast Master. Blue team very much on the back foot here. They might be able to pull it back, but I can't see that happening. Orks now flanking the blue player. The assault squad being very well used by Daniel. Daniel has been very good at keeping the squad alive, supporting it with his librarian. It's the Chaos player that seems to be letting this side of the team down. However, there is always time for the game to turn around. How much red have these guys got? The red team have almost got enough red money to use things like rocks and orbital bombardments, if they will use them, or maybe get some what's it called? What's it called? The big ones, like Space Marines but bigger. The Terminators. There we go. I remember the name. One knob getting taken down by the Force Commander. Very low on health, almost getting taken down themselves. Noise Marines coming back. They are pushing up in the middle. So far, 1-1 on the VPs. Still anyone's game. We have now got some Havocs for Umpa. He's probably going for the support. After all, if you've got practically no men yourself, rather than trying to engage against an army like the red team has at the moment, where they have full units and a lot of units, you may as well just support the superior army of your ally. Red team is now going to be trying to capture this VP. However, he will probably be pushed back by the Chaos Lord, and that is what's happening. Not even bothering engaging, just going to stand here, and Captures he is able to tank out that damage there. And that is just one pretty effect, isn't it? It's actually making my fraps mess up. Normally it's like normally I record at 30 frames per second. If I zoom in on that, it goes down to 15. Both teams now with their librarians, with the same upgrades, just trying to get the maneuverability advantage, continuously power bashing. I like how both teams are doing so well at bashing each other's power. Blue team have now got a 3-point cap, so while even though they might not have the most units, they are just outmaneuvering these guys. Havoc's now suppressing these shooter boys, forcing them to retreat. These guys might also want to retreat as well. They have already got one VP up on their opponents. There's no point in committing to something that is a bit risky. More power being bashed here, and again more power being bashed here. These assault squads probably been forgotten about with all the stuff going on around here. Been moved back with the other, while being supported by the superior firepower of the Devastator. With double devs, with plasma cannons, all they need is maybe some good hits on this like bulge of like light and heavy infantry to really do some damage to turn the tides of war. Asmon is planning to get Terminators, if you did not see that in the chat, and he has got Terminators, assault Terminators, probably to counter this amount of Devastators. As you can see, knocking them back but not doing too much damage. Now teleporting, trying to take on this assault squad. However, the assault squads are definitely quicker than Terminator squads. And of course, automatically engaging in combat. The Bloodletters now engaging in melee. Very good against practically anything they come in contact with. And obviously, red team probably overextending here, because even though they might have a lot more men. Oh, but mind you, some friendly fire almost taking out these Bloodletters. Bloodletters will die. A hell of a lot of grenades, probably going to take on these. Oh, and just before the Devastators got destroyed, blue team probably quit. Probably concede. I'm not sure, but we shall. Blue team? I mean red team, I think. Well, we'll see who wins on this bit. I'm not 100% sure who won, since nobody threw out the GG. Yep, the red team definitely won. It was a good game, a little bit one-sided, but then again, it was, I think, still quite a good game. Anyway, thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.